giving you the Austin Edge, the Fox 7 News Edge at 9.
An Austin police officer shoots a dog to death, and now the owner wants justice. Good evening. A Facebook page created in support of the dog and the owner has gone viral. Tonight, Austin police are apologizing for the man's loss. They've released 911 calls and dash cam video of what happened Saturday afternoon in East Austin. Fox 7's Camille Williams is live from APD headquarters with the story. Camille.
Since the Fox 7 News Edge at 5, Mike, can you believe that there have been more than 14,000 likes at the time, and now there are 24,000 likes on that Facebook page. But, Austin police have also been flooded with calls from the public about this. Many, they say, have been rude, but they just want everyone to know that this all started from a 911 caller giving the wrong address. Take a listen.
Where do we need to go? It's 2613 5th Street. We were just driving by, and there's a guy with a spear in his hand. It's an East 5th or South 5th? East 5th. And what's going on? There's a gentleman that looks like he's really drunk, and a woman's trying to get away from him.
And so you can hear in that 911 call that police, they were given the wrong address. At the time, they had no idea. So hearing from this caller that there might be an armed, drunk man at this location, they, of course, proceeded with caution.
So this police officer just shot my dog.
Officer Griffin, seen here shrugging his shoulders and shaking his head, shot Michael Paxton's 7-year-old, 50-pound blue heeler named Cisco. This is video from Paxton's cell phone. Before this, Paxton says he and his dog were playing in the backyard of his home. He walks to his truck in the driveway. When he says Officer Griffin, with his gun drawn, tells him to put his hands up, Cisco comes running, and Griffin shoots him. Police say Griffin thought the dog was aggressive, and really there's no policy or guideline for when you can use your gun on a dog. However, they say they are sorry about what happened to Cisco.
Officer Griffin is distraught about the incident. You catch the officer shrugging his shoulders. We all do certain things when we're dealing with stressful situations, so I don't want to read into too much of his body language.
No, he didn't bite him or anything. I mean, he did challenge him. I mean, he came out of the yard barking, running towards him, as he would probably for anybody, any stranger, especially with the yelling and kind of commotion going on.
Officer Griffin is still on patrol tonight, but anytime an officer discharges his weapon, police say there's a process, an internal review of those 911 calls and dash cam video. You heard the 911 call, now here's the dash cam video. Police dash cam video shows Austin police officer Thomas Griffin pulling up to 2613 East 5th Street for a disturbance call. You can see him walk to his right off camera. You're about to hear a lot of yelling and confusion. In less than 20 seconds, Officer Griffin fires his gun, killing Michael Paxton's 7-year-old blue heeler named Cisco. Officer Griffin, who pulled the trigger, radios to dispatch. Paxton, confused, asks the officer what's going on.
I didn't get into the bed. What are you doing here?
I'm here for the disturbance call. That's what I'm doing here.
I didn't call anybody.
Come here. You come keep your hands up.
Officer Griffin was dispatched to this location without knowing the 911 caller gave the wrong address. There seems to have been some type of address confusion, but either way, Michael says there is no reason for these officers to have their weapons drawn and to shoot his dog. As a precaution, police say Griffin had his gun drawn because the caller said there was a drunk man armed and a woman was trying to get away. Police admit they had the wrong man.
You have a girlfriend?
No. I live here alone. Oh my God, I can't believe you just stole my dog.
Why didn't you get your dog when I told you to get your
I
dog?
didn't know. I just came around the corner. You pulled the gun out and put away, put my hands up. What am I supposed to do?
Okay, but you knew your dog was back there, correct?
I didn't know. I didn't know anybody was here. I was just walking to my truck.
Oh my gosh, man.
Eventually,
That's who you came to see.
police find the person who they originally sought after. When Griffin's supervisor shows up, He gives him this story.
I come on stage, I'm going door to door, and I'm listening for trying to find disturbance. I come around the corner, as I come around this corner, I find the house. He comes out the back behind the tree. I tell him to show me his hand. As I'm walking up on him, I'm saying, come walk close to me. I'm walking towards him. Out of nowhere, the dog comes out. The dog's coming at me. I back up, I blade myself back behind the truck. The dog jumped at me. I shot him.
Michael Paxton says he has not personally heard from APD, especially not even an apology. He's going to join us live in the studio, and you're going to hear much more from APD coming up later on in the show. Stay with us.
An Austin mother is headed to